Ha.Way, welcome back. This is a special on the road episode. My family friend and brother back home, JohnParker, asked if I would like to help out with hair on the new Sterlin Harjo show filming in Tulsa. Of course, I wanted to come back and work on Sterlin's Production because it is literally history in the making. But I also wanted to come home and record an episode specifically with JohnParker. John is an unforgettable person. We are kindred spirits, and seeing him spread his wings and step into his light is beyond exciting. You may recognize John as the college administrator, Miss Debbie, on season 3 of Rez Dogs. Miss Debbie stole the show with her 49 songs and hair whippin shenanigans. It was literally a Star is Born moment for those that don't know of JP, but for family and friends, we've seen the greatness that is JohnParker. We record this episode the day after John's sister's wedding. So here we are on the come down from a beautiful wedding and party, raw and uncut. Enjoy the episode. All right. Welcome back to Let's Have a Powwow podcast. You may be wondering where we are at today. We're not in our regular little punk rock hole in the wall podcast studio, but I am reporting to you live from Pawhuska, Oklahoma, the Blue Rain Gallery. Shout out to Addie Roanhorse for hooking us up with a little space. And next to me is the Osage icon, the Wajaj Wonder, JohnParker. Listen, JohnParker, JP, what do you prefer?
Both, girl.
All of the above?
All of the above.
He, she, we, they, them.
I'm here for the D, all of the above. Yeah.
A, B, C, D.
And I made A's in school, and I got a big A.
Ooh, A. Yes. The A is still giving.
Girl, the A is China.
Okay. Yes, and this is why JP, JohnParker, all of the above, is here with me today, because JohnParker is an absolute legend, an icon, and so inspiring. And if you watched Sterlin Harjo's show, Rez Dogs, then you recognize JP as the college admissions counselor. Was that what the...
Yeah, so I was the financial aid advisor.
Oh, it was the financial aid.
Financial aid.
Oh, but...
Miss Debbie.
Yeah. So now, Miss Debbie...
Homage to all my Aunt Debbies.
Yes. To all the aunties.
All the aunties.
And I'm also I've activated auntie status with little
kimono.
Can we even?
She brought 6
with
just
the
in case.
Yes. Girl, I'm going to sew it up and make a whole dress. Yes, it's giving.
Put your Wabonka pin right in the center.
Activation.
Honey.
She is activated. Yes. Anti-activation is happening here. I'm so happy. I'm back home in Oklahoma. JP got me on doing hair for Sterlin Harjo's new show that he's filming now in Oklahoma, A Sensitive Kind.
Yes.
And it just so happened that Robin, John's sister, was getting married. And I was like, oh no, I need to wedding crash this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This needs to happen. And then what I didn't realize until I started picking up the energy was like that this was the Osage Bridgerton wedding of the season.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
I mean, you already know.
I already knew.
We don't do things small. We're Osage.
We're Osage.
We're the big
Extra.
Osage. Honey.
Extra.
Wajanji.
Extra.
Always.
So when John sent me the 3-page production call sheet for the wedding.
Girl.
For the wedding, I knew what time it was.
And you only got 3 pages.
Executive produced his sister's wedding, and it was last night, and it was incredible. This human being really transformed the Pawhuska Elks Lodge to where people were gagging. They were like, what is happening right now? It was like a New York fundraiser like showed up and showed out in Pawhuska.
Girl.
Like it had the gold chairs.
I had to.
The whole thing. So you turned it out for your sister, and congrats, because we love your sister, Robin.
Yes.
And she's so lucky to have you.
She is our Wajaji Minseki.
She's our queen.
She's our queen.
She's a royalty.
She is.
She's royalty.
And she had, how you said, the Princess Diana wedding.
Cathedral, honey. When we're saying
full Catholic wedding.
Cathedral
Yes.
veil.
Oh, yes.
Like,
when they asked us in rehearsal how long is the veil, I said, it's out the door.
Osage Princess Diana happened. I got to attend the wedding.
Girl, you did her hair.
Oh my God, I did her hair.
You like a gift, sun-shining gift.
Oh, so much fun.
Oh my God, beautiful.
It was amazing. You pulled me out of bridal retirement. I don't do brides, so don't even no ideas, please. Only special requests, and then only Osages, but also only a lot of money.
A lot of money doesn't mean allotment either.
Oh, well, now we can talk. But no. For real, Robin is so lucky to have you. You're so lucky to have Robin.
Yes.
But you put your pussy in that.
Oh, all the way.
The pussy was flapping in the wind. Because you turned it, and she's so lucky to have you. Like, we are lucky to have you, the world, because you are a shining light, and I see so many things that can work. You can do anything, first of all. So we found out that you're also a fierce event planner. You're a hair makeup artist.
Dig it.
You're an actor. You improv. Okay, let's just talk about Aunt Debbie or Miss Debbie.
Miss Debbie.
Miss Debbie.
Yes.
Now, how did this role of Aunt Debbie come along? And also that's Rez Dogs season
3.
Season 3.
Yes. Episode 9.
Okay, now
streaming
how?
On Hulu. No.
Yeah, now streaming. And you all should really, if you have not seen Rez Dogs, are you even?
You should watch this series. Such a great story.
Hands down.
I mean, it will help you grieve if you haven't released and healed from that. Straight.
Every episode.
In a laughable, livable, lovable way.
Every episode.
Oh my God, I didn't just do a live, laugh, love moment. But
it kind of worked.
I am in Osage County, Oklahoma. And
it works for you, though. But you made it sound so good.
And that's how it should sound.
Okay.
Just like the Elks, that's how it should look.
And smell. Because
thank you. Roots and Blooms. My girl Whitney with the florals.
She turned.
And she hit it. And Robin wanted peonies, and the peonies were on a delay. But her homegirl, Brandy, grows them in her house, or her garden. And they were her color. That pinkish lavender.
Yes.
Her color.
Okay, so
they were meant for her.
John has not quite announced to the world that he's an event planner, but I'm just announcing it here for you. If you would like to hire John and have the most amazing wedding,
let's have a party.
Reach out, because he's got hair people, he's got makeup people, he's got
the full
package,
Monty.
Honey.
And if you want to see it, we'll show it to you. No ticket to Missouri necessary.
Every price point matched and met. Okay, so Debbie, tell me now, how did that part come about? Were you cast as that, or tell me that? Let's get the behind the scenes,
girl.
Behind the tea.
It was divine intervention.
Yes,
no, but
facts.
For real,
exactly.
I was not prepared. Girl, I was not prepared to be in front of a camera that day. I showed up to work. I worked in the makeup department as Key, and showed up that day. It was an odd but special day. So I usually turn up the music, drive. I had to drive from Pawhuska to Okmulgee. It was, you were shooting
Okmulgee.
Yes. And so it was a beautiful, serene drive on the way to work. But I'm usually turning up the music. I'm having the coffee, smoking a cig. Everything is just a good playlist and a cigarette away. So,
facts.
Okay.
Honey, what can't a good cigarette and a playlist
I'm telling you.
solve?
Come on. That's my church.
Yes,
so I'm on my way to work, but this day particular, I did not listen to music. And I was just, you can say, in prayer all day. Just thinking about everyone and everything and expressing gratitude and feeling it, soaking it in. So I get to work early, and that's unlike me to be the on time early person. I'll get there when you ask me to get there, but I also get there when the universe, Earth gets me there.
Wait, is this Indian time you're describing?
Yes.
Isn't that just called Indian time? But that was a fierce description.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
That was a fierce
And then
description.
some close relatives, if you know, will just describe it as JohnParker time. So
there's Indian time, there's spiritual time, and then there's JP time.
And yes, if you're going to be late, show up looking good.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And give no excuse.
Exactly. Because this morning after the wedding, we're all like hungover. Like, okay, do you want to get some breakfast, girl? I'm like, yes, right now. I'm ready now. So I'm like, okay, they're, maybe they're waiting at the casino for me. I'm like, I get there. John ain't even there. So I come, I've showered. I'm not disgusting. I'm not a pig. But I get there and then I'm like, I know this bitch is about to roll up and just look fresh. And you did. And
I came out and I didn't have earrings. I had to turn around. I was naked. I couldn't show up full nude.
I came with nothing. Oh no, I did have a little.
You did.
No.
She's stoned.
So there's JP time. So basically you're saying you got late to set.
I was a little to set, but I was gracefully forgiven when my mom commented on my flat hair. Shade. Clocked. I was like, "Thank you, Mom. Keep me humble."
Yeah.
But not she talked to me the way I guess I've talked to her this
the Osage moms, that's what they do.
and I appreciate it.
Everything's flat. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Okay, everything's flat, but speaking of that big A China that I'm sitting on, I got it from my mama.
Okay. Not
Some
all
of it's
Indians have
jeans,
flat butts.
and some of it was like handmade. Okay, girl, I know right from wrong.
Oh, so she whooped that.
Whoop that trick.
So
Get 'em,
that's
I'm telling you.
So that's how you got that badunkadunk?
We have healed the trauma, but we embrace the scar tissue.
Okay, well,
Thank you, Mom.
I always say it's like what Samore is, one of my favorite comedians. It's like the bitch is wide, but she just ain't got no weight on it.
Girl.
So I just need that weight, and I'm good, but I ain't got no weight. It cuts
here.
It cuts.
We about that honky tonk. The donkey donk.
Okay, bitch,
so
you were
Debbie,
late.
I was like, so yes, but that was for brunch today. But thank you.
No, we don't care about brunch. Tell me about Okmulgee,
Okay.
Indian
Okmulgee,
time,
Debbie,
JP time.
Yes, the snowball. So anyway, I get to work, everything, it's serene, it's wonderful, it's peaceful. Get to work, everything's showing up, everything's flowing, processing, it's wonderful. Good. A normal day on Sterling sets, though, is like energetic, fun. You are at home, you are amongst your people, you are in kinship relation with, these aren't coworkers, this is like what you hope for when you say set family.
Yes.
I mean, it takes...
And being with people that get you and understand you and it's the best
allow
feeling.
you, share a space with you to be your authentic self.
Yeah.
That's the magic.
Yes.
And it comes through in his work.
Yes. And that's why Rez Dogs resonated so well between not only natives but non-natives too. I work with actresses, and when I would tell them that I'm from Oklahoma, they're like, "Oh my God, I am obsessed with Rez Dogs." Like full on. So it's not just us that gets it. Like they see the greatness because it's coming from this amazing, authentic place. And so it's so inspiring. Like you guys made history, and now it's just up from here. It's like we're finally getting this representation, and we're getting more and more of us in front and behind the camera. And that's why I'm excited for you, because you got in front of the camera.
So on spot. So we'll fast forward through the day. Everyone's ready. They're going. We process. There was an actress that was cast for that role, for Debbie. And, she was ready out there. Well, there was a moment when they were setting up to film that particular scene and everything that I had to go back to base camp to help one of our actresses with the makeup concern and do a little adjustment.
Okay.
And also a refresh. We want to just do the getaway moment and then return. So that's what we did. So while away, what I would find out when I returned to set is that our actress had gotten sick. And of course, we're in COVID days still, blah, blah, and health. And so if you're feeling like the slightest cough,
she's out of here. Get her out of here. Get her out.
Of here. It's like, we love you, but
get the fuck out. We still have so many days of shooting. Yeah. It's true.
But then, and for Sterling and our people, when we want something, we get it. And when things flow like they have been and do, things fall into place as they should.
Yes.
And in this particular moment, there were other moments, I guess, that I would not know about with the show where there met speed bumps, where they were like, how do we move forward? This would stop the day's schedule or whatever. It keeps going. Can't nothing stop the movement.
Okay. Exactly.
So Miss Debbie gets sick. She goes home. I return to set. Sterling's walking. I asked my department head, so where are we at? What's going on? She was like, well, I just got sick and we don't know what we're doing. In that same moment, Sterling's walking up the hallway and says, JP, can you play Debbie? And I was just like, well, hell yeah, I can play Debbie. He's like, oh my God, JP, we got Debbie. We're still rolling. Let's go.
Yes.
And then it was that movie magic moment where everything slows down but speeds up and things blur and people are, so I get flow with everything. I'm pulled over here. I go to the set that we're shooting in. I get familiar with the background. They basically designed
This is the same day.
This is the same day.
Day of. You didn't read anything.
Didn't read.
You didn't have a day to be like,
so
okay.
I do show up to work prepared with what we're shooting and what's being shot and what line, for blocking and everything. But I did not know that Debbie was our one that had the full book of a script.
Yeah,
Honey,
like monologue.
The scene was Debbie.
The scene was Debbie. The scene was
Debbie.
you.
Yeah,
wait. Can we talk about who the actress was or no?
I mean, absolutely.
Who was it
gonna
be?
Gosh, I'm going to. Oh wait, no, the actress that oh my God, I feel bad. I'm sorry, girlfriend.
And we can cut this out too if we need to.
Okay, I cannot.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
Well,
But,
obviously,
thanks for sharing the moment. No.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay,
she got chopped
no
for a
tea, no
reason.
shade.
Yeah,
She
we don't
wasn't
know
giving what
her.
Sterling wanted either, and I think she got nervous.
Oh, you think she didn't even really?
Yes, nervous or pregnant.
Oh,
But she needed to take care of herself, and she did.
So she excused herself.
No, she farted.
Oh. Dairy.
No, just kidding. Damn it. But not dairy. Meow. Moo. Oh, moo. Okay. But no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So anyway, with quick action. So like everything happened. We got Debbie. They set up for the next scene. In the 30 minutes, I had to become Debbie. In this 30-minute block, I'm taken to the office we're shooting in, get familiar, feel familiar like it's my office. I'm running the script with the writer, Tazba, amazing.
Yes, icon.
I live for her and those green eyes. So anyway, and she has killed her her red carpet moments.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
ate it all up.
Oh my
honey.
God. The ribbon suit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Every color, please hit me. So spank me with your
the legs, everything. The proportionizing.
Yeah. They made her look 8 foot tall.
Gorge.
Amazing.
We love.
So
she's
I'm
reading
writing script with her.
Okay, love.
And we're getting familiar with it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. It is a lot. I mean, description, like it is a lot. Debbie is feeling herself.
Okay, but wait, I don't believe that everything you said was on that script because everything that was you.
I have to tell you the truth.
Okay, tell me.
We were in the middle of a potential writer's strike. So we, even with a comedy series and room for ad-lib and freestyling moments, we had to follow script.
Okay.
So shout out to Miss Tiffany Tavares, our scriptie on the show.
Now describe what a scriptie is for people that don't know what that is.
A script supervisor is somebody that maintains the continuity of the show and makes sure every line is caught, received, how it is, any adjustments, notes in the whole show. She's listening, watching everything. 5 monitors at one time. Yeah. She is the octopus of the information gather, the visual gather, the direct receiving all the information, plugging it in, make all the things. She carries bags, honey. Okay, well,
yeah.
But Tiffany, she has bags carried for her.
Okay. Yes.
Because she is the load. I mean, she's
wonderful. That girl.
She's it.
Yeah.
And our Hawaiian sister.
Yes.
She's lovely.
So you're going through your script, you're reading it.
And so then also Tiffany is very spiritually healing. And so she made me feel calm and comfortable and assured me that if you need help on any line or stumble, don't hesitate to call line. And I will.
And are you memorizing this?
Yes.
No.
Okay, but shout out to God's blessings and using them correctly or beneficially photographic memes.
So you have a photographic memory.
I like to believe so.
Oh, you have one because
I mean,
that is crazy. Because I was like, give me the Saturday Night Live cards where they're like they write it out loud and then
hit me with a glance and make it big enough for me to capture it, and I will.
So you memorized it.
Yes.
So there was no.
How about actor tip?
Monitor.
No. Oh, there is no monitor, and then you can't have
all because that's a whole that's its own system there.
I mean, like, girl, and it's action time. This is not audition. This is not read this paper in front of me. We're gonna film you. We want to just get a vibe. No, rolling. It's time.
Action.
Don't be looking like you're reading anything, even if we have it on the wall or behind the camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah.
So no screen cards for me, boo.
Work.
Just
not necessary, obviously, because of your, photographic memory. That's wild. So you memorized.
Yeah. Well, and I did my best to do so with my small amount of time. And it was 10-page script. And I'm talking chunk descriptions. Well, you all saw it.
10 page.
Miss Debbie starts feeling herself. In story time,
Miss
reminiscing, because girl, do we not all miss those
at the
college
49
days on the field, honey?
Oh, and you could tell you were there.
Oh, been there.
She was
I
there.
was like, if the moon is shining, we are going round and round.
The full moon 49 hits different. It hits very different.
The gravel road glistens like.
The hills become oceans.
They really
oceans of
and then
time.
You have the blanket of stars. I'm talking.
No.
The
it is
a country song that we sing in our own way to the beat of a keen ass drum. Okay?
Oh my God! Yeah. Yes. If people don't know what a 49 is, please describe to our listeners, because who might not know what a 49 is.
Okay, so a 49, a big niner, is just like the social gathering after. It's the hotel, motel, holiday inn. Okay?
The after party, the after party.
Yes. I mean, this is also like the starter party, the moment throughout all the parties, because you're bopping around. You're loading up into the back of the truck. You're hitting the back road.
You're walking.
Boop cattle guard, out with a T-shirt, in with a new snag. You are eyes open, some eyes squinted. Honey, we're having a good time.
Yeah. Watching your back.
You are living dazed and confused. You are meeting at the tower.
100%.
So we're just kicking back, enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's
the songs.
Drum and songs. And just sharing that together.
There's a drum that comes out.
49. So yes, we bring out a hand drum. There are a group of singers. And it's like, they will, if you build it, they will come. So
yeah,
singers pop out, drum music starts, and you're just like, yo, hey, oh, hey, and it is kickoff time. When you hear the sound, hey, oh, hey, run for cover, motherfucker. Yes, because we are locked arms and round dancing to the beat.
Oh my God, and like just
so not they wrote in the script
also
that Miss
just
Debbie
in the darkness
just starts singing
of night.
a 49 song. In reminiscence of her college days.
So that literally was written in the script.
But the song wasn't. It just says, start singing 49 song.
So that was you.
So yeah. Okay, so like, I'll fast forward to it.
No, don't fast forward.
Well, kind of. Okay, so like reading the script, rehearsing the script, did that. I think I spent like maybe 12 minutes with Tasba running the script. She was like, do you feel comfortable? I was like, I think I feel comfortable. I get the gist. The gist is to direct Allura.
Yes.
To find her dad. Okay. And then...
It's just so good. The whole dad thing is, I'm like, same.
Right? And let me tell you, I was relatable. I mean, that is my dialogue. And it's funny. And I didn't tell anybody. So, okay, let me get like...
I know. We all had the same.
A lot of folks, my people be like, that's just me.
That's us.
That's...
So many people relate to that shit.
Yes. I mean, tell me. Now, I didn't have to Google search my daddy, but grandfather Google has helped me in other ways, okay? And that was that. Now that was a Sterling Ryan thing. They was like, say grandfather Google, and I was like, I got you, boo.
I say Uncle Google, but
yes. Come on, Gunkle.
Yes,
I dig it.
Yes,
but no. So like, I rehearsed the script, and then I'm taken out. So there's the little photograph of our auntie's night out photo in Vegas, where I'm photographed with all the Chippendale dancers.
Wait, is that real or is that fake? They just art department did that.
It's real in the world of Rez Dogs.
Okay, but you weren't in Las Vegas with
Chips.
Okay.
Where I was outside the Okmulgee Community College, standing like this, They sent that to art department.
Movie magic.
In 5 minutes, they had me plugged in, adjusted, put on the front, everything.
Love.
It was a moment.
It was a moment. And please tell me you have that photo.
Okay, so no, but I have I do have the photo. Yes, I got to keep the photo.
Yes.
Okay, and so I don't have that photo, but it's been trying to make its way for me. It's been riding around with our set dresser's car for like ever. She messaged me a long time. And then I run into her and like, whatever. She's like, I still have your photo. I want to give it to you. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I need to get it. I need to go cut her hair. I'm sorry, girl. I will see you soon.
Yeah, get the photo.
But for real. Come on, Taff. I see you. Taff Simpson, everybody.
Yes.
Yes. And just beauty. But so I do have the photo. Art department blew me up a big one to hang on my wall. So I got it, girl. I got it. Yes.
That's amazing.
I have it at home. I keep it close. Yes.
Okay.
Makes me feel good.
From that time in Las Vegas.
I'm telling you, girl.
With the Chippendales.
Okay, on training. No, just kidding. It was like, what did you gather from the show? How to wear that Speedo. Yes. Come on.
How to gyrate.
So they take the photo of me, crop me out, send it to art department, all this stuff. So it makes its way. I'm, shuttled to base. Hair and makeup is short-handed, so they have to cover what's being shot while
because you were actually makeup
I'm makeup
on the job. So they snatched the makeup. So now they're like, oh, well, okay.
So both them have to cover set. There's nobody to and it's all cool. Like everybody went with the flow. And so I processed myself through hair and makeup. Wardrobe snatches me up, measures me. They have to fly in pants to fit all this juicy booty. Thank you, Shannon.
Work.
Come on.
Because she thick.
She
thick.
Yeah. I said, girlfriend got that thick back. You already know. Again, thank you, Mom and Dad. I'm coming for you.
Oh, my God, I live.
And
so you get
drive me nuts.
fitted through.
I get fitted. They find me the fit. We work together. They pull the vest from the college, so it's everything. It was everything it should be and everything it has been. Yeah.
It was perfect.
It's perfect. It really was.
It's perfect.
And we gave them a touch of the heavens.
Yeah, facts.
Yes. Excuse me. So I get fitted for clothes. Now that I have the vibe of Debbie feeling, I know what I'm going to do with my look whodunit face today. Because like I said, I did not show up to work that day prepared to be in front of a camera.
Yeah, for millions of people to watch you.
You're working 13-hour days.
Oh, yeah, girl. We're not trying to be cute on set.
You have time to drive to and from and sleep and check in and eat.
And beat the face.
And like they give, so it's like, I'm here for you. Yeah. And I'm here with all of us. Yeah. Because it is a we effort.
Yes.
And shout out to the solid foundational support because, oh my gosh.
Yes. 100%.
It would not flow without every single current in movement.
Yep. And it is like a huge current and with so many different things happening. Yes. It's really respectful. Like if you go on a big production and you see everything has to coordinate at the right time and get done, and it's fascinating.
It's like cooking.
Yeah,
you can do it. Yeah, if you follow the directions. Yeah, and when you have good directions, it is achievable and it tastes delicious.
Yes.
And the process.
Everything had time to simmer and cook, and you followed the recipe, or you know that recipe by heart, and then you get to this point of creating this environment where someone can just come, an actor can come and do their art, right? Which is like and
all the departments work together, like
to create that moment of just like someone walking on set and
all the way down to like a coffee mug.
Yeah.
All the way down to like a corner of
every little thing. Yeah,
A
everything.
scratch on the wall or the nose. Like it's got everything.
A plant moved to the left, to the right. Yes. Yeah. It's
and all the control.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
I mean, come on, honey.
Yeah. It's a lot.
On the control tip. So like, you're collecting like looks for continuity and making sure when you have to do take after take after take, the resets are back as they began. Yes. So editing is fluid.
Yes. So that means like when, say you see a coffee cup here, like the Game of Thrones, like Starbucks cup.
Yes.
That was a fuck up on continuity because then they are shooting that same scene. They come back, they cut back to it, and then there's a Starbucks cup. So that's what continuity is for people who don't know that. But
And like for us, it's like when you start the day off and you have like a little sex piece moment.
Yeah.
And your actor's always doing this.
Yeah.
You have to reset them.
So that it's that. Yes.
And also, thank you to the shout out to the actors that let us step in and complete those adjustments, because we're also not trying to be bothersome or in their bubble when they're like in their space of and it is like a don't touch me space, but it's also like a please do what you need to do and make me right and have me the way I even want me to be. Yeah. So respect.
Yes.
Love it.
Everyone knows there's a job to be done.
Yes.
So shout out to being professional.
Hello, come on. And thank you for my PA beginning.
Okay. Oh, and that's how when you learn from every aspect of a production, it's you respect everyone's time and energy, because you see, you know, like, oh, well, why does the makeup and hair need that? They don't even need that, but no, you do.
You do. Yes.
Oh, you do.
And when I'm working, everybody already knows I better have a fan. Inside or outside, AC, no AC, I better have a fan.
Wait, when you're working as an actor or when you're working as a makeup hair person?
Okay, so it's one fan for HMU, it's 2 fans for acting. No, yes. I said
from different directions.
Every direction.
Yes.
I need all 4 directions blowing my way.
The sacred
swing my way.
Sacred direction.
Yes, come on.
All 4.
Yeah, all 4.
Okay, so you miraculously memorize 10 pages.
Yes. And this is my little actor tip. So I on
take.
My phone, voice recorded me reading the script, and I would read my lines with a little inflection and, you know, the other lines with less. So then I press play, and while I'm processing myself through hair and makeup, cleaning up the I mean, I had whiskers. They were like, I was smiling and you couldn't see my teeth.
Stop.
Or you could see my teeth and were like, when did your teeth multiply?
No, it was giving catfish.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Catfish, John.
Full catfish. You know.
Little catfish are so cute.
I have good fortune. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was almost Pai Mei like. I was like,
yes.
Yes.
You are not. Shut up. I live.
Yes.
That is a look too, though. That is a look, but not your look.
But not my look. And not Debbie's look.
No, not Miss Debbie.
Miss Debbie had to look office official, but also look like she be working.
Miss Debbie. First of all, why did I not know her? Because I didn't read. When I saw you, first of all, I did not know that John was going to be on Rez Dogs.
Nobody did. I told nobody.
Because that's tea, and I'm so glad you did not. Because when you came onto my screen, knowing you, loving you, for as long as I have, I literally, when I tell you I screamed,
Yay.
bitch, I was gagging every moment. I rewound, rewatched it, videoed it, gagged again.
You did, because you messaged me immediately. You said, bitch, who am I? What is this?
Immediately.
I was like, girl.
Immediately. And it was the best scene of all time. Okay. You record your hot take.
I'm sorry. So voice note.
Crazy.
So then I have it playing while I'm doing my own hair and makeup. Mind you, at this point now I only have like 5 minutes to do that. So I was like, remove a hair here, add color there. Don't over bronze yourself. And also Sterling doesn't like his folks to look too made up.
Yeah. He looks like real people.
I love that. Give me raw.
Oh, I love that.
But I needed Debbie to look like she did have a little sleep. You know what I mean? Because JP,
honey, you do have a reputation to uphold, honey,
right?
Because she is always sickening. Like she's always fierce.
Thank you.
Even when she says she's not, she's always.
And I'll let them say
flawless.
that. Thank you again. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
I'll say it exactly.
Come on. Yeah.
Shout out to the jeans.
Thank you. They fit well. But yes, good Native American. Yes.
That's a good Native American.
Yes, you know.
Okay, so you learn your lines.
Yes, so I learn my lines, load up, send a set, flown in. I see now they're set up, they're ready for me. We just go. When we get there, Sterling's like, do you know any 49 songs? I was like, I know a couple.
Work.
I was like, which one do you want? I was like, do you want love or do you want snag? Hey! I said, you know what? Let's just give it to him soft and easy.
Yes.
I was like, because that's the way we do Proud Mary.
Okay. Yes.
I was like, we're going to take the beginning of this song. But do it easy. But we finished rough. But so I sang, and it's a traditional starter song.
Yes.
And when I went off, they loved it.
People...
What you saw, I believe, was our first take.
Because the first is always the best. I think, and even in fashion, sometimes the first shot is like, oh, we got it. Why are we going to spend 10 more minutes on one shot when we know we got it? And then we just try to recreate that first shot.
Yep.
It was giving first take energy.
Thank you.
And how were people, you know what? It's good that I wasn't there.
There were
because
some...
I would have fucked this whole scene up. Because I would be like,
girl, I knew I did something right when whatever I did, I see Sterling behind the camera, and I can only see him behind the camera. And of course, Alora sitting across from me.
Yes.
And I knew I did something
keep it
right.
Together?
Because she's a motherfucking professional.
She's a professional. Yeah, see, that's why
Girl.
I'm not in front of the camera.
Girl. She cracked, though. Because we had to cut because everybody was laughing.
That's my point. Okay, so people laughed.
I knew I did something right. Must be doing something right. When whatever I did, I see Sterling with the script in his hand go, just
dead.
Head hit wall, big thump.
Cut.
And we had cut.
Sounds.
Laughter. I mean,
God.
filled the university. We like shattered windows. I was like,
big old
thank
Indian
you.
laughs.
Wow, thank you. Yes. Big Indian laughs. I'm talking like their head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It was everything. And if you don't know a head, shoulders, knees, and toes laugh, it is.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I will spare the big laugh.
Yes.
I don't know what that's going to look like. Did I just look like I could be cast for a possession movie? No.
Call her. Call us.
I got your contortion.
We're here for that.
Yes.
Auditioning now.
Hello.
This is your screen
I was
test.
like, we can change our face. No, just kidding. I said, don't call me a shapeshifter. Because mama calls me gifted. No, just kidding. Wait,
that's our movie. That's our movie.
That's it.
That's it. We're
Here
doing
we go.
it all. We're writing our first horror. Horror.
I mean, capital W.
But also horror. But yeah.
I mean,
horror. Oh, what about a shape-shifting horror?
I mean,
horror.
And
wait,
that's.
Is that?
I mean, we don't want to talk about our friends like that. No,
like I know her.
Get out of here.
You just all came flooding back to
matter
me.
of fact, I'm late for dinner with her, but I'm running on time.
Shape-shifting horror.
Yes, I'm telling you.
This is my BFF.
Oh, yes. How's your mama?
Okay, wait.
Oh,
so
yes.
you are okay. So everyone was laughing and dying because this is my. I mean, how are people working right now?
It made me feel so good.
You had to cut. You knew that you were giving the energy that needed to be given, and you finish and strong.
Strong.
How long did it take you guys to do that scene?
Okay, it felt like a good long time, but it was actually like in the clocking accounting of what we use timestamp for. Minitos. It was actually, I think we only shot for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I mean, and if you know, that's not long.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of idea for people. Yes.
Because
for like 6 camera setup changes. Yes. Oh, we did take after. Girl, I was singing, honey.
What you were?
I gave him. I gave him Let's 49 and Blackjack Daisy. And yeah, and shout out Nan.
Oh,
so yeah, I have a Rez Dogs tee on today. Girl, I was just feeling the pink. It's going down in the pink. Yes,
going down.
I'm telling you.
Wow. So an hour? That's insane.
I really believe so.
Because you're a genius.
Excuse me.
You're the best actor of all time.
Because like, not to be like, we had an early wrap. But everybody got to go home with enough time to go sit and enjoy themselves.
The brain is brainy.
Hello. And so when I tell you about continuity and hair adjustments, the hair flip that we've all, thank you. Again, thank you, Mom. The hair flip.
Bitch.
Even they had comments like, I did not need last looks or adjustments, not that I couldn't even get them if I wanted them. But I did flip that hair, and it did set right back into place, baby. Because we got it like that.
Hey.
And I was just oh, here we go. Now we're a big mess.
And the hair was herring.
The hair was herring. And shout out, Amy.
No, your hair was herring on the set, but we just did we just did a little haircut. She
just brought me back to life.
Yeah. Wow.
And I had to give it to him.
And
they needed it. They wanted it. They got what they didn't know.
They needed. That wasn't in the script.
No.
That was all you.
Yes.
That was your improv moment.
It was.
Did you improv any of that?
All of it. The paper, like everything you saw me do, I just did. And Sterling said, keep doing this. Do a little more of that.
Hello.
And I love that. But he talked to us the way we talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say. He could direct me with his eyes.
Yeah.
That was it. But he directed me too with his laughing responses, and that was all we all
Well, yeah, because
needed.
once you see something, you're like, oh, you're like this? Oh, let me give you more.
Let me give you more. Yeah, give me more. I was like, yes.
Oh, let me give you more, daddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could say, did we really drink it up? I said, there were no dry seats in the house that day.
Buddy.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
So
all of that happened. Yep.
That is, I mean, again, one of my favorite scenes, if not, I mean, yeah, my favorite scene in Rez Dogs. And from there, did you have any more? Was that your only?
That was my only.
I mean,
it was on the spot. And so circling back to come into the knowledge of like when the show has experienced potential hiccups, you wouldn't know because what they don't know, they don't miss. But nothing could stop this show. And that day, one of our producers leaned in and was like, nothing stops Sterling's show.
Word.
And that is all Wakanda. That is all. And Wathanka, everybody.
Wakanda, yes.
That is our people, his people, all of us. We are in oneness. And
yes. And,
we are provided for.
That has, Sterlin is so cool for that. Like actually pivoting, like, okay, we had someone get sick, and now what are we going to do? Like and that's huge
because we're resilient,
exactly.
And we are prepared. But I believe anyone could have done that
in the production sense of like, okay, wait, so our actor's gone, so okay, now we either have to go to do another shoot, which it takes months of planning. Yeah. That scheduling. Yeah. You had all these people, you have locations locked down.
Yes.
There's so much that goes into just that moment, that first, that one person, that's the whole thing to go and, leave.
Yep.
Or they had to also because it was like safety and all that. Yeah. To pivot like that, like that's so amazing. And Sterlin is so dope that he immediately, like, I wonder if he had you in his mind or that he just saw you walking, like, oh my God.
I will say shout out to Sydney Gray.
Yeah.
Come on, because Grays just want to have fun. She suggested me.
Okay.
When Sterling was like, what are we going to do?
Okay, Sydney.
There was a moment that came and Sydney hit the plug and was like, what about JP? Ask JP. And he was like, it dinged his mind. He was in full agreement with it. No questions asked and was walking up the hallway.
Tell me, what is Sydney's role on the restaurant?
Sydney was one of our set dressers in our costumes department.
Okay. And also the fact that Sydney as a set costume person could, suggest something like that.
That part.
And
yes.
Sterlin is like
freely, openly. Yes. Because we're collaborating.
Yes.
It's an openness. It's a welcome.
And that is why that show is so amazing, is because Sterlin is great and is welcome and open to that. Yeah. And then knew immediately that, you were going to like nail that. But I don't think he probably knew you were going to be that good.
Girl, I didn't even think I was that good. No, just but
like, I
am
so good. Yes, you are. Even still, like every now and then FX will post stuff and it'll be that scene and it comes up and I can watch it anytime, all day, all night. So of course I stop and watch because I'm like, duh. And I read the comment because I'm always like, bitch, yes, you fucking ate that shit, bitch.
Yes.
But the comments from people that are not in our community or Osage or anything will be like, this character needs their own spinoff. And I'm like, heart. Yes,
receive. Let's do it.
We need the Miss, but we should be Miss Debbie. Well, not wait. What
girl,
about a Miss Debbie? The backstory, the origin story of Miss Debbie,
the OG Debo.
Like we go back to OU.
We go to
the
Deborah.
49.
Deborah. No, just kidding.
I love reading the comments because I agree with all of them, and I'm like, yeah. The spinoff needs to happen.
I'm here for it. I'm ready for it.
And like we were kind of talking about this earlier, and I'm always like, now that I know you have a photographic memory, and AKA you're just basically a genius, you can do anything. I need you to write the script, the screenplay, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Because there's a character in there, and you have so many characters. You talk to you, and there's like a character coming out of that.
I grew up amongst characters, characterful people. Our community, girl, you know.
That's why I love these people. And I think that's why Sterlin too, right?
Yes.
In Oklahoma, there are just characters.
Everything. I mean, from your office to your shop to your street, everything. The birds are characters. Honey. Girl, everything.
The turtles.
Girl, that bicep bulked up mouse. Escaping the casino.
The rat at the casino.
Yes.
I saw it, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I saw the rat.
Ratatouille, me. Oh my gosh. Squished.
It was squished, but it reminded me of New York. And I was like, that is that's a good sized rat for Oklahoma.
I was surprised. Yeah. But I was excited.
Okay, so yes, I need you to write. I need you to have your screenplay. I have a screenplay that I need to write.
Yeah, you do.
About my little life growing up in Wichita, Kansas, and going to gay clubs and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah when I was a kid. So that's my own movie. We're going to have a movie. We're going to have a thing.
This is the movie.
We're manifesting it.
Yes, we are.
But I have loved coming back home, being able to work here. That for me, what is happening in Oklahoma right now is so inspiring. And I've said this before on the show, like, you know, back in my day, in the early 2000s.
And what about how your day is still here?
Yeah, you had to leave home to go and work in fashion in, you know, to New York or LA, right? Like that was like the big thing. And now it's so inspiring to know that people in Oklahoma here, Indigenous people, non-Indigenous, but Indigenous people specifically, if you want to be in this business, you can. It's literally right there.
It's attainable, accessible.
It's like
it's
right
open.
there.
It's right. Yes.
And we want you to be in this business, and we need you. And Sterlin has broken through, right?
Yeah. And
we have more to talk about. We have more stories to tell. And this trip has just been so amazing for me because I'm like seeing the possibilities here. And also it's just so rad to like work on a set with multiple versions. Like, you know, in New York, like I was saying, like one of my assistants is Indigenous. Even just having her with me is incredible. But then you have like, oh my God, like everyone here is like we get it, or Osage, or multiple tribal people working on this, and that is
you're unified.
Oh my God!
I mean, you get that full experience of
like I'm like
the reality you want.
This is like how it's like for like white people to just go on set and be like,
right?
Like they're just surrounded by their people.
Yes, yes.
Like,
and is that why they can't explain it to us? No, just kidding. So you must live it. Well,
like
look at us
day?
taking up the space that has
You're
now
like
been shared with us.
The majority? Oh, yeah, cool.
Dang. Wait. Immigrants taking up and running you out of your homeland? Tell me more.
What?
No, just kidding.
Never heard of her.
I don't know who came in on a ship in the.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know about her.
Founding foreskin fathers. Oh, got it. Dang. Golly.
So tell me, okay, now back home here on the Osage Reservation, we just recently had our sovereignty celebration.
Yes, we did, and we celebrated.
In the biggest way yet. I feel like this was such a beautiful, curated weekend of events, which you helped create, right?
Yes, and thank you, because so there is a, what do you say, an appointed planning committee for the sovereignty celebration, event week, everything. And year by year, they've wanted to escalate, add on to the last everything. So this year, I was just, up being super wajaj,
As we do.
I was like, help me, I'm poor. Hey? But seriously, I was like, what's everyone up to at the big welcome center? And shout out Andrea Kimball.
Wait, you were just up at the welcome center?
I was saying hi.
Taking
and
up space?
Taking
Mingling.
TCOB. Taking care of business.
Hey.
I said, every day. Yes. And in that time, Andrea reaches out to me. She's like, hey, I want to talk to you. I was like, okay, what's up? And so she runs me the idea of like, we was considering adding a fashion show or comedy show to our event schedule.
Shout out Andrea Kimball.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for thinking outside
Yes.
the box.
Yes.
We've never really had
I mean,
that.
and
right?
yes, no, we haven't had that. So this was our first one, our big Wajaji fashion comedy show.
Also comedy.
Comedy. Because we've got talent, baby. We've got speakers, educators.
This is what
These
this
are
podcast
storytellers.
is based on. Is like,
yes.
Why are we so good?
I mean,
We do everything-
because we are God's people.
Honey,
We came from the
Wakanda
stars.
forever.
Yes, sky people. Come on.
So yeah.
Yes, Wakanda forever. Yes.
Yes. If you know, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, Andrea's like, oh, hello, duh. We have like the perfect person to produce a fashion show.
Yes. And thank you for instilling in that. I mean, trusting in me, that overtaking, whatever.
Yeah.
That was a load. I didn't think of it. So when doing things like this, I like big things. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you again. D,
Bigger
all
is
of
better.
the above.
Big D.
Come on. Let's serve it. I require, a 16-foot table. No, golly, shut up. Put me on the slab.
You're prolapsing.
Girl.
You're prolapsed.
That is just cushion. Don't get it twisted. No,
She's a rosebud.
Shut up.
If you know, you know.
Okay, only in my front yard. No. Yeah, that is the Oklahoma State flower. Okay. No, you already know. But yes, okay. So now, what word? Where did we go?
Andrea Kimball was like, yes, I need this hoe to like hook me up. I need JohnParker.
Yeah. Okay.
Andrea Kimball
Andrea
realized she needs JohnParker.
She's like, how do we do? What can we do?
I want to get my inhaler. Shout out to the asthmatics, honey.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you to
After
this
that
section of our
night,
IHS for providing me with the secondary lung.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, to survive in this American.
Yeah, what you've done, the colonizers have done to our environment now, causing us to have asthma.
What about we thought those were clouds?
And they're chemtrails.
Yumbo.
Thanks.
Chemtrails, snail trails. Get off my trails. You know what I mean? Goodness.
The trails. I don't want to hear any more about these trails. No trails.
I don't want to smell them either. So breathe me in. Yeah. So I'm giving them the game plan. Like I said, I like to do things big.
So you were just like, okay, fashion show. Did they already have designers chosen, or was that like
none of
that
it?
Was all you?
None of it. I was
comedy. Was that you, or was they?
Yep.
They also wanted the comedy show, or you came up with the comedy show?
No, they were aware that we have in our communities all of this talent, all of this design, all of this to showcase, celebrate, elaborate on. And I was like, I'm happy you had this idea and invited me in to help you bring it to life. Because yes, we have all of this, and this is sovereignty. This is an expression of sovereignty.
Yes.
To be able to celebrate your life as you live it freely and truly authentically. And to be Osage and do that in today's time, is healing.
And through laughter. And fashion. Because we all, we
and
love
then
fashion.
Our beauty is just like,
and then,
honey, I'm going to tell you what, Osage people are gorgeous. Gorgia.
Honey.
O-ta-za. Again, the big O. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So I love that.
Yeah. But so I was considering,
then of course you went
who
big.
can I contact?
Yeah.
Because I had 1 month. 1 month
to produce
a
fashion show.
A to Z checklist.
Now wait, so of course you do the most, and you have how many designers? Was it like was it like all Osage designers?
Initially, because I wanted to,
and it wasn't even all of them.
It wasn't even all of them. No, it was. I mean, I extended an invite to as many people as possible. Awaited responses, receive response, feedback, even support and encouragement and suggestions. So that everything was super thankful. It was all collaborative, even by folks that weren't featured or present there in that time. So it was wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah. We've been highlighted in New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Literally just the month before, weeks before our event that we created was also inspired by highlighting that we have artists like yourself, my Uncle Dante.
Yeah, I walked in the Sky Eagle show during Fashion Week, and my daughter Luna also.
Yes. Oh my God,
it was
stunning.
So much fun. It was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just take a turn.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. It was so much fun. Yes.
I said, gotta let these bitches know.
To the Sovereignty Dance to stomp these runways.
Yes, you are. And it's gonna be bigger, huge.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone loved it. Everyone was posting videos. The comedy show, was it the same night as the fashion show?
Yeah. So with the quick timing and planning of things, we had our huge celebration dance, booked at our Tulsa Event Center, Skyline Event Center at our Osage Casino. And so we had it reserved the whole weekend. So we had the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. Of course, Sunday was just like the cleanup, everything else.
Yeah.
But we had that Friday. And the only thing we were loading in was like setting up an arena space and accommodating a drum. So I was like, well, we have a stage, we have a light, we have a house. Yeah. It has to be Friday night.
How can I use a stage?
Hey, y'all, Friday night.
Yes.
And then I planned for the stage. And then getting there. Thank you, Katie Martin, my first AD, because she came in and understood the assignment. And she was like, scratch the stage, bring them to the floor. I was like, perfect. So we brought our people to the floor. Then my design turned into what and others noticed at one of our altars. NAC church altar was basically my runway. Also,
see, that was we didn't know, that wasn't really explained, and also the visuals, we couldn't really tell that.
Right. If I had we should have had filmography.
Next year, honey, we're getting a bigger budget. We need videographers.
All of the things.
So any Osage videographers.
Yes.
Shout out, because we need you next Sovereignty celebration.
You're already there.
Yeah, booked.
So booked. Contact Andrea. Tell her Large March sent you. Yeah.
Like, girl,
yes.
Can I do a live podcast?
We need you to. I'm telling you, it's going to be everything. We need BTS. We need background interviews. We need the whole everything.
I love it. I love it. So
it was
you designed the runway as in the shape of the NAC altar.
NAC altar. So
which is Native American church for those.
So our spotlight was the fire. Never turn your back on it. Let it bless you. Let it bring you to life. And we had models that have not modeled before. This will be the first time, and you wouldn't even know.
And they turned
because
they turned the look.
I believe in our beautiful, confident, graceful women.
Everyone can be a model.
Everyone, honey. All I need you to do is walk.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
You give it to us every day.
Every time.
And I was like, you are amongst your people, boo. You have served them. You have kikied with them, laughed, cried, everything. Just go walk in front of them. Show them what someone made. Show them what your sister made.
Now, no one was shy.
No. Of course not.
Honey, these Osages.
And we ain't got time for that. I packed you a toothbrush and toothpaste, honey. It's time to wake up and smile. Yes.
No one was shy. We're not shy.
No.
Honey,
we had music blasting all day. And
also, T is the DJ from the wedding last night. Was the DJ.
Was the DJ from the show. DJ Phoenix, come on, Tulsa native, Cherokee man.
Shout out DJ Phoenix. I was living for him last night. Love.
He live mix. Like when you,
okay, those transitions were transitioning.
Thank you.
I even was like, okay. I see you.
He makes you move. You feel it.
Yes.
You are enveloped.
Yes.
In wavelength.
It was. Oh, he was great. So that's you got.
And when my family experienced him at the fashion show, they were like, "I want him for the wedding." I was like, "Done." And he was, had to be there. He wanted to be there with us.
Oh, I love that.
Me too. And you felt that at Robin's wedding.
Oh, you 100%.
He
It was
like he was a part of it.
Yeah.
He was it. Like,
and you've known each other for a long time, so I think he
Yes.
wanted to give you the full experience.
And he did. He ate it up. He delivered.
It was so. He stayed over the time.
He did.
My knees hurt.
He did.
Like, yeah.
Yes. I mean, how many? What is the after a concert and they're like doing the one more? What do we call that?
Oh my God! Yeah, he kept doing that too. And I was like, he's lying. He's not ever gonna stop.
He's never gonna stop. And he's like, and then he kept dancing. There's like, and like,
he's like, okay, I got one more for you.
Yeah, finally, his wife was like, I'm turning the stage lights on, so like everybody gets the memo.
She was like, I want to go.
No last call was called. It was a private party, honey. We could have crashed there.
I mean, and I would. We had
literally.
so much fun.
Yes.
And after everyone left, it was like me, your sister, Bates, and Erica, and they just started opening presents. It was so much fun. Oh, I could have spent the night at the Elks Lodge.
Really?
Like I would have slept on the table.
Wink, wink. Maybe you should get some couches.
That part.
And a window for letting out hot air. But no.
Oh, just the elks right there.
It was
just the little deers up there. So much fun. So you've revolutionized the Osage Sovereignty Day weekend.
Yes. And it was a whole collaborative process.
Yes.
So like I have a salon partnership in Norman, Oklahoma, Neon Tiger, and my group, they're everything. They're everything. And they came through. I gave them a call, told them what I'm doing. Would you be interested? Could you do it? They was like, we would love to. We have to.
Yes. People want to help you.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. And I mean,
people they want to help you. Like, even when I ask people to do this podcast, it's like, would you want, and people are like, yes, of course. Like, it means so much to me that people take time out to come and do this. But it's so great. People really want to help, and
they do.
It's such a beautiful thing. I love that about us.
You're sharing it with them.
Yeah.
Like it's a shared memory.
Yes.
I mean,
and they're getting to display their art.
Unforgettable.
Yes.
In every way.
They played that last night. I was like, yes, I love that, Kiko. So you had your friends come through, and again, another resource. Hair, makeup, style. Everything.
Oh, girl.
So that's,
the industry.
You're just a producer.
Thank you. Thank you. But I have learned from the best, and I appreciate the leadership, the encouragement, the direction. Because, girl, you too, you have inspired, motivated, encouraged, supported, led me. Aww. Girl, no, we had a moment, and you're just
my God, we had a moment. Okay, so John came to New York, oh my God, years ago.
Yes. Like, I can't believe it's flown, but.
It's years ago, and stayed with me, and it was your first time in New York?
First time to New York.
So I was like, okay, let's have a kiki. I was like, come and stay with me. And then I was like, wait, I'm gonna bring you on set with me. And I was shooting with Victoria's Secret at the time, and this is the old VS, like Candace Swanepoel and like Taylor and Bihati. And so
I was controlling the fangirl inside of me.
Yeah,
the whole time.
It was like a 2-day shoot.
Girl, I celebrated it when I was out of New York because I was like, I was there. Yes. And they were there with me. They made me be there with them.
And they were living.
Yes.
So I brought John on set with me, and we just had a kiki, so it was, and that's what I love is, right? I want people to see people that come that look like you from here, from these places, and go to New York and be in that whole, that was, at Milk Studios.
Yes. The smell, everything, girl.
And you saw they built out to look like the Carlisle Hotel, which we had actually shot in the month before.
Wow.
And then they just came and Isaiah came and set up and created the exact room we had shot in the month before inside of Milk Studios. And that's where
Don't you just love that magic?
It's so amazing. So I love sharing that with people. So when you came, I was like, yes. And I was just like, you need to see this because you need to be in this.
You made me feel like Lindsay Lohan when she spends the day with her mom in Parent Trap. Yeah. I was seriously like, it was movie montage, and I was just like,
I love seeing that
in the
too,
candy store
because I don't get jaded because I'm always aware of like, oh my God, this is crazy. because I've seen some wild, crazy, extravagant things in my life. But
Good for you.
Yeah. And
No,
it's true.
Yes.
I was talking about this the other night at Tina's. And it is when you say it out loud to someone else, because there's some stuff that I'm like, oh my God, I did that. And I never told anyone because it's just life.
It's just life.
But then when you say it out loud, like, oh
Yeah.
my God, like I really spent 12 days in like Bora Bora at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Like that's wild. With those same girls that we shot for Victoria's Secret. And you're just like,
And
that's
they were so
something I would
wonderful.
never be able to afford
Yeah.
on my own. That hair has gotten me to that place of just being flown, paid to be there, paid to have like my own private villa. Like
Wow.
there's just things that unlock that happen to you when you're in a business like fashion and advertising and whatever that has taken me everywhere, all around the world. And I'm very thankful. And so when I get the opportunity to share that with people from back home or whatever, I'm like, there are possibilities.
Yeah.
And you can be part of that too, if you want.
If you want
it. And if not, just come and have a day trip and have fun. And then we went to Budokan.
Oh my gosh, that was the delicious bite of a steak I've ever.
my God,
Yeah,
that
it was
little caramel
the little
sauce.
It was so
That
good.
shit is so bussin' too. I went there a couple years ago.
The
Just like-
entry, I
Yeah.
love everything New York provides. I love how you can walk out on the street and it's like boom, 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 and then you go inside someplace and it's its own world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because the street is crazy.
loud frequency, which I love.
Dirty,
it.
smelly,
Yeah, all
the
the
whole
things.
thing.
But to walk into a place like that and it's just like total shift, boom,
Yeah.
next scene, we're
Yeah.
having the romantic dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, chandeliers, dim lighting. Thank you.
Yes.
All and the delicious food. And then the company.
Yes.
I mean, you took me to Lips.
we
too.
went to the drag
I
show.
loved it.
So much fun.
Oh
Oh,
my
my God. So yes, I love that. That you came to see me, and you need to come back.
I'm coming back.
You need to come back.
I'm coming back.
honey.
I want the world to know. It show. Yes.
Okay, so John, where can the people find you? What is do you do a social Instagram or social media?
I'm looking for an assistant that is looking for work experience. No, just AKA, I'll do your hair.
It's a trade.
It's a trade
We
if
love a
you'll
barter.
maintain my social medias. So my accounts you can find me on JohnParker Instagram. That's Uno
John Parker.
Uno John Parker. Because it's me.
There's only one. The one.
Wink say.
Okay, the only one.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So Uno John Parker Instagram and John Parker Facebook.
Okay, at John Parker on Facebook, is there anything we should be looking out for in the future that you can tell us? Because I know there's some things that's been happening.
Well,
Can you tell us anything?
I'll share the advice that my mother has shared with me. 2 things when going into life. Make them like it and leave them wanting more.
Ooh.
So yes, stay put. Wet things are coming to hydrate you, baby.
Facts, honey. Be on the lookout. There's some exciting things happening. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm acting like Vizzy's a sponsor, but they ain't.
They better be.
This is a hangover seltzer, honey.
Or if you're in there crafting your own seltzers, where is my Rezi drink? Girl.
Not Vizzy, Rezi.
Rezi.
This is Rezi.
I want the flavor She Ruck It. Okay?
She rugged.
She ruck it for that.
She rugged passion fruit, raspberry, pomegranate.
It's all a passion project, baby. Yeah.
We can do anything. Look at us.
Everything.
Marketing, call us.
Remember, we taught them how to survive. Okay. Clinks.
And on that note, we'll see you soon, cousins.
Later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I want to thank my cousin Gayla for letting me stay with her in Tulsa while filming, and my girls Addie and Anya Roanhorse for letting me crash while I was wedding crashing in Pawhuska. We filmed this episode in Addie's Blue Rain Gallery in downtown Pawhuska, a must-see when you're in town. Big ol' way we nah to all. See you soon, cousins.